welcome to Voices of Women. Our guest today is from a small village called Valaparla in Andhra Pradesh. She is a postgraduate in commerce and she has traveled all the way from Valaparla to Dallas in the US and is now settled in the US. She was brought up in a cozy atmosphere of a village where even speaking English is still a dream to this day. And now she has settled in the US, speaks English day in and day out, picked up a fancy for gardening, and also has learned driving at a very later age. Let's meet our guest Rajalakshmi Janjanam and let's try to understand her story and her journey to the US, how difficult it was for her to adjust in the US, and what were the difficulties she faced in the initial days. Here we go. Hello, Raji. A very warm welcome to Voices of Women. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Great, great. So, how is the COVID situation there, Raji?
Here also looks like same India. Everything is going on. We are staying at home. Cases are increasing day by day, like India only. We'll see how it will go on.
Okay. So, Raji, how long have you been there in the US? When did you move there?
Sorry, I have been here for 15 years. We moved in 2005 here. Before that, we stayed in India.
Okay. So, was it difficult for you to cope with the new life when you moved to US, Raji?
Yeah, initial days it was a little, everything is new because new country, new place, new people. Yeah, it was little different, but after that it was okay. I, the way I dressed up and people here dressed up, it was completely different. I was so uncomfortable. These are small cultural difference I faced. After that, I got used to all these things.
So, what were the major challenges that you faced, Raji, especially when
Uh,
you went out of the house?
the major challenges I faced were driving and communication. That time my younger one was 4 years old. He ready to go to school, and I don't know how to drive. Here, public transportation was very little. That was problem I faced, and another one was people here couldn't understand what I was speaking, and I couldn't understand them what they speaking because of the accent.
So, how did you manage? You said you had a language problem, Raji. How did you manage at the school parent teachers meeting? I think that is the first step that you have to communicate outside with outside people, with the local teachers. So, how did you manage that?
I used to go conferences with my husband, and if I have any questions, I used to tell him, and he would ask them, and that way I could manage all those things.
Raji, tell us a little about how your day goes. What do you do during the day?
My day starts with yoga. I do morning yoga, and after I prepared breakfast and lunch for kids, and drop the kids at school, and I finish my household work, and I do dance practice, and I pick up my kids at school, and after that I have a little free time because my kids are grown up now, and I do gardening. I go for walk, and night I spend time with my kids. That way my day goes on.
So, Raji, you said you practice dance. When exactly did you start learning dance?
I started learning 4 years.
4 years ago. Okay, that is quite late, I would say, isn't it? So maybe when you were in your 30s, you must have started your. It's just really nice. So, did you give any performances, Raji, or so far?
I gave four performances so far, and I was supposed to give one more performance in this summer, but because of Corona, it was cancelled.
Okay, okay, that's so brilliant. Actually, so very nice to hear that you're also giving performances. Right. Now, Raji, tell us a little about Dallas. If I'm not wrong, you're from Dallas. So we would like to know a little about the city and your life in Dallas. For most of the Indians here, I think that is something that we would like to know, know and hear about.
Dallas is the one of the major cities in US. It is a nice place to live. It looks like almost Little India. Here, a lot of Indian community. There are many Hindu temples close by here, and we celebrate a lot of festivals and parties and get-togethers. We have a lot of fun here. These days,
That's interesting.
that's, we don't miss India because we have a lot of fun here.
Very good, very good. That sounds interesting. Ultimately, that is why many people like to come to the US so that we can have that kind of fun. But Raji, actually, you were saying you have a lot of parties and get-togethers. How do you really manage it? Because during this lockdown, we Indians understood how difficult it is to manage household work, and without maids, especially without any kind of domestic help. But I think for you guys, it is a way of life. How do you really manage it? I mean, that's really, isn't it very tiring?
Before lockdown also we don't have maids. That's why all these household work and everything we are used to. That's why we don't have any difficulty. We can manage during the lockdown also, and if festivals and birthday parties falls on weekdays, we celebrate on following weekend or previous weekend, because weekdays everybody are busy like their works and kids have school. We don't miss fun.
That is nice actually. But nowadays, you know what we guys do here, because there are no maids, we have even stopped celebrating. So we keep it very simple.
Yeah.
So you people are actually doing a very good job, I should say.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Raji, being there, does it become difficult for you to inculcate Indian values among children? Our Indian moral values, our Indian traditions, our Indian culture.
And not only here, everywhere kids are influenced with Western culture. But here we do festivals and cultural activities at home. They learn all these things, and they learn dance and music. Because of those things also, they learn all the values and our culture, and we make them to talk their grandparents and relatives, because of they know the relationships, and I have big family here, my brothers and my friends and my cousins. That's way we have a lot of get together parties, family get together parties. That way my kids know all the relationships. Here I think not only my kids, here kids learn all those things. That way, yeah, they are not missing all Indian values.
In fact, Raji, I have observed one thing, that people there actually try to teach their kids more of, our Bhagavad Gita shlokas, or, our own Telugu language, for that
Yeah.
regional language, whatever it is. And somehow here, I think most of the kids don't even know what are Bhagavad Gita shlokas, or for that matter, their own regional language. As you said, because
Yes.
you go away, you have
Yes,
more
yes.
attachment.
Yeah, my kids know how to speak and write Telugu. They finished their Telugu language also here. Yeah, they know
Do
how
you
to
also teach them Telugu, Raji?
Yeah, I teach them at home.
That is how they get to know it.
Yeah, they know.
So how long have you been married now, Raji?
I have been married for 18 years.
So Raji, did you ever feel like going to work?
I think if both parents do work, we cannot spend with family and kids. We decided one of us will work and one will take care of the family. We thought that it will bring in balance in the family. That's why I decided to not go for work. I never feel bad. I have lot of memories with kids and family. I don't have any problem. Yeah.
We have a lot of. I think that those are the most important things because after a while, I think we will not get that time to spend with the kids also.
Yes, yes, yes.
So, Raji, is it easy to be a housewife in the years?
We are not a just housewives. So sorry, we do picking up the children and dropping the children's their schools, and we have to take care of family and kids homework, and we do gardening, and we do so many kind of things. Here kids have lot of other extracurriculum activities, so we dropping up and picking up their classes, and my entire day goes in picking up and dropping. We have to do our household chores because we don't have maids like India. We have to do entire cleaning and mopping, everything, house maintenance of the house. My days goes on.
True, true. I agree, totally agree. Actually. And you also have to maintain social relationships, I think.
Yes.
Maintain friendships with everybody.
Everybody, and get together parties, and yeah, we have a lot of celebrations. That way we are busy. We are not,
Actually, I think it is very important to maintain social relationships also. Unlike in India, you have your own relatives to support you when there's a difficult time. There, it is all about friends, I think.
yeah, yes, that's true. Andy.
So now, Raji, you said you have been. How long have you been married? In fact.
I have been married for 18 years.
Okay, good, good. How supportive was your husband throughout your journey?
I had his full support. He supports me a lot because of in these years I started learning. Without his support, I couldn't have done all these.
So now, Raji, one last question, and then we will wind up. What will be your message to all those people? You have come from a very small village to the US. And you said you found it very difficult to adjust also initially.
Yeah.
So, what will be your advice to all those people? You know, because I think it is a dream of almost every Indian, especially people who are in the villages, to come to the US and settle down in the US. So, what is your advice to all these people who come from these small villages, settle down in the US?
Whoever come from a small village, they should be prepared to leave their families, and they should be prepared to stay alone here, and they should have. Yeah, they should prepare for cooking, and they have to do all the work themselves, and if they prepare like that, they don't have any problems initial days. After that, they get used to all these things. Yeah.
And what do you say ultimately? Is it fun living in the US?
Yes, it is fun living here. If everything is good, yeah, yes, it's very nice place to live. And if we have any other some kind of issue, family issues or medical issues, little bit tough to take care of ourselves because our family is not here.
The initial days, I
Everything
think, go in missing your family actually.
Yeah, we miss a lot initial days, and after that they get used to all these things.
So, thank you, Raji, for being on the show. I'm sure I think a lot of people would like to know how the journey to the US is. And your story would definitely help them to understand how life is in the US.
I had a great time with you, and I enjoyed talking to you.
So that was Rajalakshmi Janjanam from a small village called Valaparla, and who has traveled all the way from there to the US and is now staying at Dallas. I hope you liked her journey. If you did like the video, please do not forget to hit the like button, share the video as much as possible, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe and stay tuned for our further videos. We will come up with yet another guest on Voices of Women. Stay tuned. Bye bye.